So greetings and good afternoon, and also happy Valentine's Day. So since it's a Valentine's Day, I think it's a good opportunity for me to show you about my small-scale survey result of late attendance and behavior and mindset. So I want to see about how university students behave on their class attendance. So before going into the result, let me show you the overview. First, I will show you how I conducted the survey. What is the target? What is the question in the survey? And what is the format? Then after that, I will go through all the results one by one. And lastly, I will summarize it in the end. So let's start with how I acquired this data. I use the Google form to collect this data, but 5 chart might be a little bit distracting. So let me show you summary. So there are 36 people who respond. All are university students, and there are 20 males and 14 females. For the year, 14 in order, freshman, sophomore, and junior. There's 14, 2, and 20. And for the age, is range in the range of 18 to 22 years old. And lastly, for university, third quarter of it come from KU, and the rest come from the others, including Chulalongkorn, Thammasat, Rangsit, and other university as well. For the questions, mostly the format will be the multiple choice, and if not, it will be a number of inputs. For the first question, in 5 days, how many days you arrive late? Secondly, when you're late, how much time in minutes you're late? Third, when you are late, how much time passed before you decide not to attend at all? 4, what is the main reason that for you to decide not to attend the class? 5, I asked them to rate their punctuality on scale of 1 to 10. 6, I asked whether they regret it or not. And 7, I asked them the motivation behind why they don't want to be late. What is the objective? So I think I want to dive into the maybe gathering the insights or maybe the knowledge behind this data, how the younger generation might, or compared to us generation, might affect the behavior of the late attendance. How behavior and mindset have changed throughout the generation. So let's start with the result. Please note that I will focusing around the year between the first year student and the third year student. Firstly, the average late days. We can clearly see the significant change and the difference between the third year and first year student, that the third year student tends to arrive late in many days compared to the first year student. In the same way as the second questions, that we can see the difference at almost 2 times, that the third year student arrive more late than the first year student. Now moving on to the third and fourth questions. For the average minutes before they not to attend, you can see that the third year student on average have less than the first year student. Now, quite interesting in the fourth question, I asked for the reason that they are late. The one that most dominant is oversleeping and personality. But the key point here, you can see that in the second bar table, the difference between the first and the third year, that the personality become more impactful than for the third year students. For the punctuality or the ability to be on time and get regret level. Both of them, in the same way, the third year have less than the first year students. Now,
Not again!
let's show you a bigger picture. In a similar way that for both first year and third year students have the two reasons or two motivations that they not want to be late, which is avoid missing attendance and avoid missing the lecture or quiz or whatever. I suppose that is very important for some. And for the right picture, I think I just show you because I think it's interesting and in its number. I think one of the I just want to show you that in the male here, I think I found that in fact male have maybe less punctuality than female. So to conclude things up, right? Maybe the university might change the behavior and mindset, like you can see at the eyes of Mr. Song here.
มันจะ7 นาที ไม่
Uh,
ต้อง Q&A แล้ว
well, what we have done, I have collected the data in form. Then the result have shown that the first year students tend to have more punctuality in behavior and also in mindset compared to the third year students. And some of the factors like motivation still be the same for both first year and third year. They try to attend, to not lose their attendance at all, and to not miss the lecture. But some factors, right, like the reason of their lateness have changed. You can see that they're more impactful for the personality to have way more impact to a third year student compared to first year student. So before we get into the Q&A, I think it's very interesting if we instead conduct it not in our area but maybe in Japan, where the culture are way more stricter in about their late attendance. I think it would be fascinating to conduct this research there. And now finally, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
Do you think it is a good idea to deter students coming to class late by locking the door to lecture room?
I think it depends. The good thing here is inside there will be only the student with the punctual student. But the cons here is, what if the lecturer is not punctual? So there will be no lecturer in the room. Mr. Cyril.
So then what do you think is a more effective way
คุยเป็นเวลายาว
to deter students that come late?
If we go back to the motivation, I think the attendance score or the attendance call, I think is still one of the effective way due to the statistic that both third and first year students still have it as the motivation.
Do you think that people coming late is actually a better strategy than coming on time due to the lecture rules, due to the class rules, something like that? For some class, they don't give out attendance scores, so it would be better if you it would not matter if you come late or if you come early. You know, they've got the same thing. So by this logic, it would be better if you get more sleep, and then you come to lecture late, so you will be more fresh. Do you think like does this affect it? Do you think anything something like this exists or not?
Well, I think it exists, but the problem is about the. I think it is individual problem here. So I will take that as the last question. So, due to the time, I think it will be a last question. So thank you and happy Valentine's Day.